Shalom, this is the brother Tazabah coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Before I start off, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there, spreading this word of sincerity and the truth all over the four corners of the earth. Gone. I want to go into this lesson real quick concerning this prophecy about the 10 horns hating the whore, and this prophecy coming to pass. Obadiah 1 and 6, speaking about those that are affiliated with thee, lay the wound under thee. We've been speaking about this for many years from the elder apostles on down, and you see it's coming to pass, man. You see it's coming to pass. So this article over here states, German president warns Europe dangerously close to war with the United States. Okay, war is rousing up, man. And war oftentimes in this Edomite society starts with on the economical front. So economically, what's going on is prices are being raised, tariffs are being pushed. Certain rules and regulations are being pushed towards European nations, which leads to friction. Then concerning wars and laws, with that friction already in mind on the political front, okay, certain rules are being implemented without the agreement of the EU by America. Okay, so this causes for a lot of friction, and as you see right here in this article, which I'm about to read in a minute, okay, Germany already states that war is about to come between Europe and America, which that is unknown for. Okay, throughout history, you had World War I, World War II. America used to be an ally of the East, of the Western parts of Europe, which is England, France, okay, the Netherlands, Spain, and so forth and so on. Okay, because in the First World War, you had the eastern parts of Germany, and from Germany to Russia, was like communists, right? So America always used to back up the western parts of Europe. So now what it looks like is that an all-out war is about to be roused up, which we have been speaking about for the longest, that is going to come. This war is going to come. Okay, and it's happening right now. The fears, like Yahushua mentioned, there shall be wars and rumors of wars. What do we see now? Wars and rumors of wars. Okay. So I'm going to read the article for a bit. Let me see if I can park my car real quick. Bear with me for a minute. All right. It says German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has warned that Europe stands dangerously close to the precipice of armed conflict with the United States, an alarming escalation that threatens the stability of transatlantic relations. Steinmeier's stark warning follows a disastrous meeting in the Oval Office on Friday between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and U.S. President Donald Trump. The German president warned that Trump's explicit threat to abandon support for Ukraine, a critical bulwark against Russian aggression, could provoke European countries into pursuing active military retaliation against the United States, a scenario that risks scattering decades of NATO unity and igniting an unprecedented transatlantic crisis. The scene at the White House yesterday took my breath away. German's President Steinmeier told DPA, a German news agency, on Saturday, "I would never have believed that we would ever have to defend Ukraine from the United States. The stark shift in American strategy has left the continent's leaders reeling. Many worry that if the war ends with a weak deal for Ukraine, it would embolden Russia, making it a greater threat." It's like you're making it a greater threat. God damn, what the fuck is this? Slovakia, making it a greater threat to the rest of Europe, and the change in tone makes achieving great self-reliance more urgent than ever, even if the European leaders face the same daunting challenges as before. Okay, so real quick, man, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but in the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." You understand? So throughout all the years, we have been speaking about the prophecy, like I said, which is written in Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. It's like I said verse 6 earlier, but I meant verse 7. "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him." So we have been speaking for the longest that this is part of the prophecies, and at certain times we brought out this prophecy not to bring it out as this is what's going on right now, this is what's going on in the news, this is what lines up with prophecy, but just to break down prophecy in itself for you. You understand? You have to know about these prophecies, that in the future they will come. This is what it means. This is what it says. Thus the word prophecy. Pro meaning before, and phosai meaning to say or to speak or to announce. Okay, we announce before it happens. From the elders, apostles on down, this has been happening. But now in these latter days, we do news updates and we prophesy, still prophesy, what is happening right now and what is to come and how it's going to unfold itself even more. Okay, so the man of that confederacy is talking about what? The allies. Broke it down many times. Allies. You see? Alliance, pledge between men, treaty. So under the NATO, like it's stated here, let me see, what did it say? It would take years to build the weapon system and capabilities that Europe would need to be truly independent militarily, and supporting Ukraine while building up homegrown defenses could take the type of rapid action and united political will that the European Union often struggles to achieve. That's not what I'm looking for. It said something like the thing that they have been building up for years under the NATO, the relationship. I think it said, oh yeah, here. So it says a critical bulwark against Russian aggression could provoke European countries into pursuing active military retaliation against the United States, a scenario that risks shattering decades of NATO unity and igniting a unprecedented transatlantic crisis. Okay, so it's gonna shatter decades of NATO unity. Because why? You got America, which is the whore, the harlot, that sitteth upon the scarlet-colored beast, which is the EU and the NATO. Okay, she sits upon them. But part of the scarlet-colored beast is the 7 heads and 10 horns. which the 10 horns is prophesied that what? It shall hate the whore. What is that? I think it's no, it's 17. This is Revelation 17, verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast being the NATO, the 10 horns being the EU. They have power under the NATO. These shall have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast, their military forces, their political might, their economical might. They give it to the beast. They give it to NATO. And they have somewhat to say under the NATO regiment. Verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. So, eventually, there's gonna be a unity in nations, and they gonna make war with the Lord Yahushai. But the victory is already written for the Lord Yahushai, that he is gonna overcome them. And he's gonna be with the angels and with the chosen, which the word chosen over there goes into elect. Okay, verse 15, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So even though they were confederate at one point, the whore sitting upon the scarlet colored beast, eventually is gonna go against it. You understand? Eventually, they're gonna fight each other. So that's what's unfolding in front of you right now. This is just a news update. Like I said, we've been speaking about this so many times, and you know, some individuals might say GMS sound like a broken record. But guess what, man? This is prophecy. And this is happening bit by bit. Okay? And like it says over here, it says what? Though it tarry. Okay? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Let me see what it says in the NLT. This vision is for a future time, and that was being said in the time of Habakkuk. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. It seems slow in coming. Wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. So scriptures is always right. The Most High said what? These prophecies come down like the rain. Isaiah 55. Okay, here it says, Isaiah chapter 55 verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So when you go into this process, rain falls from heaven, eventually it's going to cause the plants to grow and to bud, to eventually give what? Seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So it's a process, and things go in the process of time. You cannot expect rain to fall and instantly bud and have grain and have seed so that bread can be made out of it. That doesn't happen in a week. You understand? That doesn't happen in a week, man. You got even the Pasach shows you this. You got the Passover. You got the beginning of years, the month Abib, and then you have the Pentecost, which is 50 days, which the word Pentecost means 50 days. After, you got the Feast of First Fruits. So after 7 Sabbaths, that's when you can reap your first fruits. You understand? Which is almost 2 months. You understand? So it happens in the process of times, man. In the process of time, things need to grow for eventually, you to have your bread upon your plate, your unleavened bread, or your, whatever, your dough in the kitchen. Okay, the same thing goes for these prophecies, man. Okay, the word of the Most High comes down. It doesn't go back up, but when it lands like the rain, like the scripture also says, okay, in process of time, the after effects of the rain is gonna follow. So the Lord has spoken the prophecies. Things have to take place, and then when everything is in place, okay, it's gonna come to pass. This is Deuteronomy 32:2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of Yahweh, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A power of truth, and without iniquity, just and right is he. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna further these judgments. He's gonna further these prophecies, and it's gonna come to pass. And like we say, this is part of the prophecies. The 10 horns shall burn America with fire. It's part of the prophecies. It's surely gonna happen. It's surely gonna come, and we give you updates concerning it. And if you don't like to hear the same scriptures, the same breakdowns, the same updates concerning prophecies coming to pass, then just click X. Go watch some IUIC. Just go watch some marriages or some shit like that. People getting engaged, whatever, Hebrew Israelite marriages and shit like that. Go ahead and watch that bullshit, man. GMS is a camp that is occupied in prophecy. Because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And that's just what it is, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. Shalom to the elect.